Alright, so what up non-Fortnite players? Well, today we got another update confirmed by Treyarch, and it's gonna be the update 1.12, gonna be dropping this coming Tuesday. So get your internets ready, get your Wi-Fi ready, get those Ethernet cables. I mean, buy it from eBay if you don't have it, because it's just gonna be another 20 gigs, maybe even 50 gigs update, so get ready. But hey man, I'm kind of excited about this update because we don't get to get updates every single day, you know, and this update is gonna be content heavy. We're gonna be talking about the league play because Treyarch talks about it. We're also gonna be talking about mastery camos coming to Blackout. I mean, they are already there, but you know what I mean. They are gonna be in zombies and all that, so Treyarch talk about that. They also talk about concussion grenades, and this one is gonna get a lot of people wilding. And they also talk about the level 3 armor, which got myself offended, so I'm taking that personally, Treyarch. And we're also gonna be talking about a brand new leak that happened a couple of days ago. It was regarding a Blackout mode, and I know some of you guys weren't believing that. Some of you guys were just busy powdering your balls, but guess what? Treyarch just confirmed it, and it is real, so let's just get right into it. Now real quick, just want to say, if you want to support this non-Fortnite channel, then consider liking and subscribing, and that helps out a ton to keep this channel Fortnite free. Now this is what Treyarch says. They talk about today's update, which definitely brought double XP to multiplayer along with double weapon XP, and they also talk about us having that feature new count playlist. And guys, I know a lot of you guys wanted it, myself included, and I'm kind of glad to see it back, because this is Treyarch we're talking about. They never give us what we truly want. And they also talk about the 1.12 update that we're gonna be getting next week, which is pretty good. So get your internets ready. It's gonna be another 50 gigs update. But check this out, right? This is what they say in their first bullet point, or their first bullet point is all about tuning for armor, concussions, and cluster grenades in Blackout. Now this is a very touchy situation, because they start the whole thing out by saying that they are going to reduce damage protection for armor across the board for level 1, 2, 3, so basically all the armors. And here they talk about level 3 armor, and it's no longer going to include additional damage protection against explosions and melee attacks. And here they also talk about increased armor plate requirements to repair level 3 armor. Now I personally am very offended by this. I'm gonna take this change very personally. I know some of you guys will too, but on the other hand, some of you guys will be like, well, this is a good change, and I agree, this is a really good change. But at the same time, I was kind of comfortable with the armors, because I'm not really the top tier Blackout player per se. But I mean, if a lot of people are complaining about it, it's good that they're gonna change it, and I'm all for that. But they also talk about reduced status effect duration, area of effect radius, and throw distance for concussion grenades. Overall, a pretty good update change, but at the same time, I know a ton of people want the concussion grenades go away. And I mean, when a ton of people want you to remove the concussion grenades, I mean, don't just reduce the effects, just completely get rid of it, man. But here they also talk about more options to outplay attackers when hit by a concussion grenade. So I guess a concussion grenade is here to stay, and I know a lot of you guys don't want it, and I personally am in the very middle. I say that if a ton of people don't want something in the game, just get rid of it, right? Like, I personally am okay with the level 3 armor, but if a lot of people aren't, I would say just get rid of it, because I mean, that will make the game enjoyable, if that makes any sense. But here they also talk about increased time to detonate for cluster grenades, and damage reduction for mini cluster grenades explosions. And this is a good change, because it's always feels bad dying from those mini cluster grenades, if that makes any sense. And here they talk about classic and loot weapons in zombies, and I'm not even sure if this is coming from Treyarch, because they never do stuff like that. But they apparently now are talking about 5 additional weapons that are gonna be coming to zombies next week. I mean, I'm totally mind blown by reading the following, and you should be mind blown when I read this, because here they say we're adding the MP40, Grab, Damon, SWAT, and the Cap 40 into the mystery box across every single Black Ops 4 zombie map for every single player. Now this is very explicit. They do not say for PS4 players, for this and that, but let's be real, they are gonna drop this update first on PS4, and Xbox and PC would have to wait another 7 days. So that's something. But I'm kind of glad, I'm really glad for this change, and I hope that going forward these updates become regular, and we keep on seeing these multiplayer Blackout weapons come into zombies along with Blackout and multiplayer. Basically, I want new content in all 3 modes, and I guess that this is the way to go. So in that that regards, credit where it's due. I mean, good job, Treyarch, you know what I mean. And here they also talk about Blackjack G game. Cannot say certain things on YouTube. They say that Blackjack is back with an updated selection for this special take on G game. Now featuring the Cap 45 fully auto in the mix, you know, the deal survive all out free. Now here they talk about the brand new mode that's gonna be coming out to Blackout. It's gonna be a limited time mode. It's gonna be called Ambush, and we had that leak a couple of days ago, and that was coming out from the Call of Duty companion app. And I know a lot of you guys believe that, but I know there were some people who were just busy powdering their balls. They were like, I will believe it when I see it. Well, guess what? Treyarch just confirmed it, and this is what they say. Our next limited time mode arrives in Blackout next week on PS4 with Ambush. And right here they talk about the Gauntlet mode. Now I personally really like the new Gauntlet mode, and I know some of you guys really like the core idea as well, but I mean, I feel like it's a little bit too late and it's too little, because like the new Gauntlet mode is kind of like a fun mode. They got great sets of challenges. They are not super complicated, they are not super hard, but at the same time they are kind of challenging. Some people would say that the E6 model is kind of like an artificial challenge, which I absolutely agree with, but all in all it's a pretty good game mode. But I feel like that it's lacking a lot of replayability, and that's just my opinion. Your opinion might be different, and if that's the case, definitely let me know in the comments below. But we're definitely going to be getting a new Gauntlet mode in Zombies for PS4, and it's going to be the 9, and we basically had all the Gauntlet mode leaks so far, and I'm kind of glad that they are giving us one at a time and not every single one of them at the same time, because I'm pretty sure they realize that it's just not gonna have that big of a replayability factor, so they just are giving us one at a time. So we're gonna be getting a new Gauntlet mode for 9, and it's gonna be called a Vinny Vindy. Not sure what that means exactly, but it's gonna be starting on January 29, first on PS4 basically, and you have to battle the undead through 30 rounds of new challenges. So I hope that we get new challenges and different challenges from Voyage of Despair. But here they also talk about regional Blackout playlist. Now I'm gonna absolutely quickly put my glasses on once again, because I know you guys, myself included, right, all of us, we complain about this game. All of us go at it, we pretty much criticize it, and most of the feedback that we give, I know some people would call it criticism, some would say complaining, but most of the things that you guys say, I say, and all that, it's pretty much legitimate criticism. But I mean, this is just gonna get you guys teared up, because they talk about the fact that some regions have lower populations, such as South America and South Africa. And I'm talking to all of you Americans out there, you guys complain a lot, so maybe this is gonna change some people's opinion, but I mean, like, what, who cares, right? At the end of the day, some people are having bad times. I mean, homies over at South America and South Africa are definitely having them bad times, and I hope that whatever they're doing to fix it, I hope it works, because homies over at South America and South Africa deserve to have good times, you know what I mean? And here they talk about camo progression for Blackout, mastercraft, reactive camo, black market camo support in Zombies, as well as master camos in Blackout and Zombies. And they say that we're also planning on launching Blackout's full camo progression system following the initial rollout of the 1.12 update. So it seems like that it's not gonna be coming out at the same time as this update, but it's gonna start to slowly but surely roll out, which is pretty good, as well as support for mastery camos in Blackout and Zombies. These features work a bit differently compared to the current camo systems in multiplayer, and we'll be putting the finishing touches on them shortly after releasing the updates listed above. Support for mastercraft, reactive camos, and black market camos in Zombies is also planned to go live in this time frame, which is pretty good in my opinion. But they also talk about the league play, and guys, this is what they have to say: we'll have more news. Alright, they don't say that we're gonna get it, they don't say that, but they say we'll have more news to share next week about the upcoming rollout of League Play and the World League Hub. And we made some fundamental changes to Black Ops 4 rank system since we first announced our plans, as well as numerous important updates to the CWL rule set that will change how the game is played competitively for the better. Stay tuned for more intel soon. And I know some of you guys will instantly get disappointed by this, but I'm saying we're gonna be getting plenty of content next week, and then they're gonna announce more content that we're gonna be getting in the coming weeks. So overall, I'm pretty happy by this. I know a lot of people are poking fun, people mad, people angry everywhere, but this is a pretty good update. I guess, you know, I'm just gonna throw that word here, so I am still part of that disappointed club, you know what I mean? But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like and subscribe for more, and if you want to support this channel, consider joining and becoming a member by clicking that join button below. It helps out a ton. It update helps me stay away from Fortnite on top. But hey, check out some other videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one.